Welcome back to the LCP Digital Learning Channel. Today I'm going to show you an easier way to digitize books. So what I love about digitizing books is it allows me to take a book from being something small and hard to share to where now I can airplay it up on my television, mark it up, add some pictures to it, really make it a diverse book that adds a lot of content within something that's very easy to use. So what I'm going to do first is, like we did the last time, I'm going to take some pictures of the book. So let me switch over so you can see what I'm doing. So as usual, I'm going to bring up my camera, and then I'm just going to start taking pictures. As I take pictures, I like to line up at least two of the sides to make it easier to crop. So all I'm going to do is turn the page, take a picture, turn the page, take a picture, turn the page, take a picture. Just do this over and over and over for each page of the book. Okay, so now that I've taken all the pictures, this is the part that really has taken teachers forever to do. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to split screen. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Keynote and I'm going to start my new project. Now again, when I start a new project, I like to use the wide version. That way, whenever I'm presenting, it takes up the whole television versus cropping it on the edges. So I'm going to do a wide, and then I like to do blank. Okay, now here's the part that normally we would do plus, camera, add it plus, and it just takes forever. If you bring up your photos in your split screen, like this, so now I'm in my photos, I'm going to press on that top part right there, select, and then I'm going to just touch the pages I want, and then I'm going to drag, and notice how it takes all those pictures. I'm going to drag this over to my Keynote underneath the slide that's there, and when I let go, what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and put each picture in its own slide just like this. So now that I'm done split screening, you can see instantly each of those pictures pulled in without having to add. Now all I have to do is double click, crop, and then make this as big as I want it, double click, crop, resize. So I think that's going to add just a little bit of ease to make this book the digital way that you want this. So let me show you some examples of books that I've digitized so you can see why I would digitize books in the classroom. So for example, here is me in my place in space. So first of all, I have this digitized, so now that I'm presenting and using my iPad and airplaying, this book is now basically a digital big book, which makes it so much easier for my kids to use. So as I'm presenting, I can show my kids, but what's great is if I hold this down, I can actually bring up a pointer like this, or I can actually even write on the book, I can circle some of those keywords, I can point things out, and I can't do that if I have my normal book. Okay, I can also bring in slides that have real pictures. So for example, I want the kids to see what a real moon looks like. Or maybe I want the kids to see the phases of the moons. Okay, so here's another example. So I have my book, and you'll see right here, when I present, it also has my guiding question for the beginning. And then if I go a little bit, you can see one of my words is underlined. That reminds me I want to talk about that word. And I even have a blank page to where when I get to this part, kids can give their ideas. And then using my writing tool, I can write those kids' ideas as they're giving them to me. So this allows a lot more media integration into the books I'm using, collaboration, and now it's digital so the kids can see it a lot easier than trying to read something super small. So I hope that quick change of how you can drag all your pictures over at one time is helpful for book creating. That also will be helpful for any other Keynote you're making where you want to pull in a lot of photos. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
If you found this video helpful, make sure and hit that like button.
To make sure you get more videos like this, be sure to click right here to subscribe and to click the bell to make sure you get notifications.
If you'd like to submit a topic or concept for future videos, there's a link in the description down below.
And if you're looking for more digital learning tips and tricks, make sure to follow us on Twitter.